right, there we go. He has no pictures. That one's kind of cool. Good morning. Oh, coffee. It's too far over. Always. Yeah, I don't know if this guy's going to work out. That is neat. Why did everything go gray all of a sudden? That was neat. Anywho, just trying some stuff out. I don't think anybody's seen my website. They've seen my other one. My other one's still live for now. Upgrade. That's what the upgrade is. Is this per month? If I go select. Monthly is 43. Yeah. Now. Good morning, everybody. My name is Justin. I've got crazy hair. I did not expect my hair to be this crazy. Let's see if we can make it less crazy. It's a little better. Maybe. Oh, I thought it was less crazy than that for a minute. It's not getting any better. I have a hat down here. Doesn't look like it. But maybe I can kind of... I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to make it any better. Maybe. Nope. Might be right back. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Good morning, everybody. Hit the like and subscribe if you haven't, or give us a chat, whatever it might be. We're here streaming, just kind of as we normally do. Get on my... Get content on. Live. We're live. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Yeah. Like I said, good morning. I'm gonna go to... Whew, I ran down here just a little quicker than I wanted to, but that's okay. 6 of you that are watching, thank you. All of those who have hit the like and subscribe, thank you very much. We have greatly appreciated that. Let's see what else we got going on here. See more. Not a whole lot, but a lot of people hitting the likes button, it looks like, or the hearts. We're getting us some hearts here. 8 people. Cool. 2 views. I'm trying to resettle my chair. I had to go up and get a hat. My hair was just all over the place, so we'll go up and get a hat. I was talking yesterday about and I've had a couple people send me comments and stuff about this. I said I didn't know where to take the studio next, and I have. It's not that we don't have ideas. It's just you've got to make a educated idea when you're doing things. Hi, Eli. Hope you're doing well. See what your channel's all about. Spider-Man. Cool. I like the Spider-Man masks. I'm a Spider-Man person myself. Boop. Cool. I'm glad you're doing well. We're doing well ourselves, actually. Trying to see here if we got... Yeah, there we go. We got audio. Used. I don't know what you're getting at there, parents. There, I don't know what you're getting at. Like I said, we've had people say, "Oh, you don't know what you're gonna do." I'm like, no, I know what I'm gonna do. I have ideas. I just got to figure out which of those ideas I'm going to. Thank you for subscribing, Eli. I have to figure out which one of those ideas that I want to take and run with for a while, because you come up with, like, you might hear a dog's barking. I'm sorry about that. But those ideas, we're running with a couple of them we're going to run with. One is obviously the YouTube channel, doing these live streams. That's one that we came up with already this year that we've decided to run with. Doing more videos, doing more stuff like that. Some of it's personal goals too, like that we're going to try to run with as well. But mixing and mastering, those are kind of the things we're going to be going for. I'm still not sure what you're getting at, parents there. Weird name, by the way, but it's okay. We all have ideas and names for different things, so. Oh, they're just gonna bark, aren't they? I just let them out, like, not that long ago. Really wasn't. It was like maybe I don't know. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing these lives just to kind of chat with people, kind of promote ourselves too. If you need some mixing and mastering done, or anything of really, I guess I can get this a little closer. Any of the sorts, anything you might think of or come to. But it's not like we don't have ideas. We have one guy who called us about some very interesting ideas that I have to really put some thought into. It's not one of those things where I don't jump into things just willy-nilly. It's just like I put some serious thought into it. So the ideas I have with the drums in the studio here, we will not, I don't say ever, but we will not have an electric kit in here, regardless of it being fully, like, oh, it sounds like a real kit. Like, they still sound digital. No matter what, I've worked with the best sounding kits, and they come really, really close. They really do. Now, triggering sounds, it's a little bit different. We will trigger sounds, but I still use acoustic drums to do that. So, and I'm not even like fully replacing them. I'm just adding them in underneath the actual drum sound. I believe in an analog source. So we have an analog source here, analog console. We have analog gear that's being converted from analog to digital with some pretty high-end converters, I will say. We have all the mics and stuff to do. That was not a puppy bark. That was a big dog bark. Yeah. But yeah, that's what we're going to keep doing. We're going to keep doing the live stream. We're going to keep doing all this fun stuff that we've been doing. Take that down. But thanks for subscribing, everybody. Anybody who's hit the like and subscribe, thank you very much. Like I said, we're gonna keep going with the streams. We're gonna keep going with the YouTube videos. I got one that I might film today. And yes, I am in pajama pants. I thought I'd be a little festive. A little comfy too. I thought, let's be comfy today. Why not? Why not be comfy? Especially when you're doing videos. It's like, why not just be a little comfy? I'm sorry about the glare on the glasses. There's nothing I can really do. I've tried, maybe if I go more sideways, I don't know. I've tried a couple different views, so. But yeah, we're just trying to be cozy. So. Let's do that one. But thank you. It's actually acoustic fabric. It's fabric. It's acoustic treatment, but it's covered. It's insulation covered in fabric. But thank you. I do like having something that's a little bit different. I have people who have been asking if they can like, we have a bunch of gear and we want to rent out, we want to put it in your studio and partner. And my thought is, not really looking for partners right now. Definitely looking more for, I'll definitely, like, if you want to do something like that, like, you will become more of like an employee, or you'll be like a client where you're renting our space. Does the ceiling affect the sound? It does. If we were to have drywall, you'd hear more of a pee. Go lay down, Dish. Go lay down, buddy. Go find somewhere to lay down. I don't need you in my lap right now. Thank you. So the ceiling does affect how things sound, like the bouncing between the floor and the ceiling. It absorbs that sound going up. Now, does it completely get rid of it? Not per se. And I have the door open back here, so you're going to hear a lot of what's going on upstairs still a little bit. But I have a dog that's barking. I don't know why he's barking. He just does this. He's the loudest of all the dogs that are left. And actually, he already went to a home, but he had to come back because the people that had him were like, well, we're moving and we don't have a place to put him because we're in an Airbnb. Can we have him at your house for just a little bit longer? And I said, sure, you've already paid for him. So I think Friday he goes back to his owners. So like a little dog watching service. But yeah, it does affect the ceiling. You want to have absorption when you're in a recording studio. You want to have absorption on both sides, so this side and this side, as well as top and bottom. Now, how much you want on top and bottom, it varies. It varies in your room. Our room, we built specifically to be completely absorptive. All the walls are fabric and insulation, and then so is the ceiling, and the floor is just laminate. So I have a rug underneath me, but it's not a very thick rug, and it's not really absorbent. It's just something that when I take my shoes off, I don't feel cold. I answered. I hate it when they're like, we should answer your phone. I will call you back. 50-50 absorbing. It depends on your room. It depends if your room is 50-50 or not. So we have a lot of absorption, but we're a room within a room, actually. So there's space on each side. So each of the side of my walls, there's space over here, and there's space on this side, and back and forth and all around. We are a room within a room. We have some storage. I've thought about building a B room, but if I build a B room, it's going to be more of like laptop. It's going to be more the digital side of things, not so much analog. It'll be pretty much an interface, which I have already. I already have a desk sitting back there. I just have to build the room. It's fine. Yeah, it is interesting. 50-50 of your room should be about absorptive. Our room is a lot absorptive, actually. And I've got the door kind of cracked over here. I have a door that goes into our storage where our possible B room could be, and I don't know what to do with that room exactly yet. I have some ideas, some designs I'm working on. You jumped through the window, didn't you? I have a window upstairs that doesn't have a screen in it, and she jumped right through it. Hi. You want to get on the stream? Hi, Stripes. I might have to go put her in her room. Can you just... I love you, but can you get down, please? I don't know why he's barking. And I can't go put him out with the babies because they play too hard with the baby puppies that we have, so... I might have to go deal with this. I'm hoping not to. I came down here when everything was quiet. And it happens. Every time I start a stream, the dogs start barking. I don't know why. My beard is like going two different directions here today. I don't know. It's probably because I need to comb it, and I haven't done that today. Lie down, Stripes. So, anyways, this might be it. Well, you lie down? I've had enough of you in my space. Please, thank you. Dogs like to be right up in my lap. Yep, my fiance just yelled at him too. I don't know what his deal is. He plays too hard with the baby puppies. Baby puppies, yeah, we have a bunch of baby puppies. Or life puppies. Yes, they are. I'm not going to bring them on the live stream right now. We've got a bunch right now. We got about 7 babies on top of 3. We have a bunch that we're trying to get homes for. So, which reminds me, I need to go to my Craigslist post and see if it's still there. Still there. Sweet. Should still be there. Yep. Cool. But yeah, that's what I know. Nope. 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 I'm just going through some emails here. No, I didn't forget. I just didn't want to pay $20. I'll be right back. Apparently I missed it. Oh well, I got no one watching at the moment. But anyways, like I said, I am back sitting here. Like I said earlier, I have streaming ideas. I have ideas for the studio. I have ideas for lots of various things. 17, 2009. I don't want to drive the long lot. Anywho, that's what I know. It's not a ton. I do want to view this one. This is the 2021. What is that? Nope. White. Yeah, this is at that Nissan dealership in Longmont. Bye-bye. Delete. Cool. He's just barking. I don't know why. I fed them. I let them out, be outside for a while. They started to be too rambunctious, so I brought them inside. So, anywho, like I said, it's not that we don't have ideas. We have lots of ideas, and we have lots of directions we can go. We just have to figure out which one is the best direction for us to go. And we have people reach out to us like, well, we have this idea. What about this streaming and this and that? And we could help you out. And that's great that people want to help us out. We're super grateful for that. But I just don't know if that's ultimately the directions that we want to go. You know, we got to find out the right directions for us as well. We can't just willy-nilly it, you know. We could and spend a lot of money and get nowhere. So that's kind of what I want to do long term, is just kind of figure out the directions we want to do that make the best financial ideas for us, and also make the best ideas and for the guys that work here. Like, we have people that work here. Like, we'll rent the room out to you if you want to rent our room. Absolutely, you rent our room, record an album. We'll hook you up. If you want to record here and you bring your own engineer, and we're just here to help you engineer, you know, kind of figure out the console and how things are laid out. absolutely, come record. You know, hip hop guy, and you got your own producer, engineer, and you just want to use our room, our gear, our mics. We'll rent it out to you. It's going to cost you less than if we were to do it ourselves, because I have to pay myself and all that stuff. If you bring your own guy, it's like, yeah, we'll discount it if you bring your own engineer, but you also have to think in the ideas of like what are other people thinking, and what works best for the people that I got a couple intern guys that work here. I've got a few other things that's going on here too. What am I doing? I think I'm doing something. Yeah, this is the week where I do busy week. Why does that keep doing that? Can I edit this? 6.5. 6.5. Weird. Good question. Do you produce for people? I do from time to time, depending on what people want. We have a track that we just we did for a country artist. He's in well, he was here, but I think he just moved to LA, or not LA, sorry, Las Vegas. L words get tricky. He moved to Las Vegas for work, so we did do a track for him. It's out on the radio. I don't even know if it's out right now. Let's find out. Jordan? It was Jeremiah. Jordan Ash. Let's see what happens. He's on Reverb Nation. Yeah, that's him. Track must not be out yet. It says Golden, but he's in Las Vegas right now. Well, it's on his YouTube, so I guess it is out there. It is out there. Oh yeah, that's totally. I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna drop this link here. This is a track that we did here in the studio. I'll drop it here. This is something that we actually worked on for a guy. So take a check for that. To check it out. I'll put it. There's a link in the description as well for people who want to listen to it later. But yeah, check out that link. That's a song that we just produced for a guy. He sang the lyrics and did the acoustic. We did everything else, the mix, the master, the instruments. And actually, there's another version that is not out there that he did not release that is great. It's got me playing drums. So, anyways, I wonder if it's out on Musio. Log in. I think that's the app I have. Oops. At Gmail. I guess it's not what I have. I thought I have something like that. I don't remember what my password is to. Oh well. But yeah, that's the link. It's out there. You can check it out. That's a song we worked on with him to help produce and all that fun stuff. So it's more it's a country track. So just be kind of aware of that. But it is what it is. So Yeah. But it's out there. We produced the track. I brought in some musicians that do work here. Like we worked on it quite a bit for about 2 days straight. So I'm glad it worked though. Glad it's out there. It's on the radio too, I believe. I haven't heard it on the radio, but it's out there on radio. So, but we did that all in Logic. We work in Logic Pro. That's my main thing. I'm working on a track right now that we did not record. We recorded it, but we also, I don't know, we're the engineer and producer on it, even though the person who actually the actual artist. Well, it looks like I have to go. I have someone who is a client, a potential client. It's a guy I've done stuff for before, live sound for, and he says, "Oh, hey, I'm going to give you a phone call here in a minute." So I think I'm going to hop off. We've been on for about half an hour. I think that's fine. Just remember, even though we say we're like looking for directions, doesn't mean we don't have them. Or if anything really, we're just kind of here, like we are going to find the best direction that we're going to hit for the studio for these live streams. We got some stuff coming up that involves musicians. Also, we got a few other things that are kind of coming down the pipeline that I can't quite tell you about yet because I haven't quite figured out exactly how we're going to implement them. But if you have a mix, a master, a recording that you want done here in the studio, or you're local, or you're traveling through, whatever it might be, come check out our studio. foxandrobynrec.com is our website. We are working on redoing it and redoing it a little bit differently, a little more interestingly though. I have to oh, I don't have any like I need to add a page. We're gonna add a page. Add menu item. Actually, I think I might have it be a drop down. New page. Blank page. Artwork. Done. So anyways, be on the lookout for that. Copy. Paste. Delete. There we go. Yeah, anyways, be on the lookout for that. We are going to be working on some very interesting things for sure. We have some things coming out here in the time that'll have things on there. I hope you're doing well, Niraj. We're actually getting ready to hop off here because, like I said, I have a phone call I've got to make. Where is our mixer? There it is. Copy. Or actually, that's embed code. To add. Embed. Paste. Update. That worked out really well. Just gotta make it bigger. Preview. It's tiny. Why is it back to editor? It needs to be bigger. I'm gonna go delete this. I'm gonna delete. I'm gonna go back to embed. Video player, SoundCloud, iTunes, custom code maybe? See what happens. Nope, not what I want. This might be a little harder than I think. Embed a site maybe? Nope, that's not it. Oh, let's go code. Paste. Update. So tiny. Stretch. No, margins. That's fine. How do I make this? Is weird. I'm trying to embed something like Dan. I don't know who Dan is, so I think I'm gonna do a website address, and I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna go copy link, paste, apply. Cancel. It's gonna be big. How come? There. That is not the right header. How did I do that? How did I get rid of the header is the question. I don't want a quick edit. Hide header and footer. Yeah. No header. Yep. That's what I want. Manage menu. Add a site page. Apply. Okay. Done. Home. I gotta do this to each menu? That sucks. Oh. I guess once we get to studio, we don't need edit. Set pages. We don't need that one because we're already here. Apply. Oh, and then this one could go up here. That makes more sense. Site pages. Oh, wait, we're on studio. We need to get our work out. We're already here. There we go. This makes more sense. I'll take the audio visual. Boop. Apply. And I get the contact. I'll go add menu. Done. That makes more sense. The only one that needs all of them would be the home page, maybe? Menu. Yeah, I don't need the home one because we're already home. Publish. Cool. That helps. So anyways, like I said, I think we're going to hop off here. We got people watching. But anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. And in case I missed you, good morning, good evening, and good night.